people on there. All right, so back home, back on land, and I know some people was asking me and concerned about my little Netflix documentary trend I posted as a reel on my social media platforms. Well, and just a trend. It that was like a real scary moment. So some people know that right now my leg is healing. I crushed my bone in my leg, so I have to use currently using mobility devices to kind of get around and to kind of keep myself from being so down in the dumps. I was like, since my husband was down because this was his birthday trip, so we decided to still take the trip. So got all the necessary devices I need, one being a scooter, to make it a lot easier for everybody, especially him. And so one of our stops was Princess Cays. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Princess Cays, but a lot of people say Princess Cays. So in order to get there, I've never been to this island. Let's put that out there. So in order to get there, you have to do take a water shuttle. Never took a water shuttle that I can remember, not like that one. I mean, it took I've been on a, I guess, kind of similar, but this was a little bit different. I have did a ferry before, so I guess it's kind of similar, but just the setup of this water shuttle was a little different. And it started off good. My way on the way there was okay. Like getting on the ramp from the cruise ship to the water shuttle was not too bad. Shout out to everybody, because everybody was really helpful getting me onto the water shuttle, but that was scary. I would not recommend people to go on the water shuttle if they have a mobility device and they strictly depend on their mobility device. Like, you can't get up out of it and walk around. Like, I can't walk currently because I can't put any weight on my other leg. And if you can't fully, I don't know, I wouldn't say that. I would say your biggest thing is making sure definitely you have some support. Don't do it solo. I mean, but like I do feel like you need to be able to move or handle yourself in a certain way if you decide to take the water shuttle. Would I do it again? No, I would not do it again. I wouldn't even want my kids to take the water shuttle, just being honest, unless it's a different type of shuttle. Because and I'll of course post clips so you can see, but I'm pretty sure some of you already know what it looks like. It's so open. It's not like it's a seatbelt holding you in place. And of course, with your mobility devices, I was on a scooter, it's not like it's something that locking you in. And not only that, if you think about if you're on public transportation and you either in a wheelchair or scooter or something, you either have a bar you can hold on to if you on a certain type of bus, or some of those buses can lock your or vans or whatever can lock your wheels in place so you don't move. This had nothing. So you just basically in an open space. This one of the scary pieces of my little transportation when I first got on was when we went up the ramp. One of the guys helped me get up, and then once I got on the water shuttle, all was keeping me from going into the water was a chain that closed like the little entryway, like say if you wanted to jump off the boat, nothing there. And then the person that was helping me, so this person literally stood in front of my scooter and slowly maneuver my scooter, like he literally was standing in front of the chain, maneuver my scooter so I could have back it up in a space where I was not in front of like that chain. And I'm so glad I wasn't in that spot on the way back. So got me situated in a spot on the water shuttle, getting ready to head there. That ride was so smooth, so peaceful, no problems. On the way back, I don't know what happened, but I can say this. It was nobody's fault. It was Mother Nature. We have no control over Mother Nature. All I can do is just be grateful for the people that was around me, which was my husband and another cruise passenger.
The people that helped save me,
because that was scary. The waters out of nowhere. Because once we took off from Princess Cays, it was smooth. When we got out a little further, kind of like in the middle between the cruise ship and the island, I don't like the water got so rough. So it started rocking, which you thinking, oh, it's gonna die down. But I didn't even because I was like kind of trying to vlog my whole trip. I didn't even want to pull my phone out because it was just getting a little too scary. And then it got real scary. The water got so rough where, you got kids on this water shuttle as well. They have no seatbelt, so they're like just rocking. And then here's me on my scooter. I can't walk, and then I only have one good leg. So my scooter flipped, and so I had simultaneously I grabbed my husband grabbed me, and then on the other side of me, the other passenger grabbed me. My scooter had flipped like this, so they kept me from hitting the floor, which was a blessing because the side that I go to was the side where my leg is already broken. So it's not like I could have used my leg to brace myself. And it was really scary. Like my leg fell off or whatever like that. Thank goodness it fell a certain way where I didn't hit it where it was going to brace. And the other person helped hold me up in time too. But when I tell you, it was like everybody's heart dropped. And what's crazy is the people that's transporting you, they're in clothes. So I mean, if you've been on a boat, you're the person that's steering the boat or whatever like that. Sometimes it's open, but theirs was kind of like enclosed. So they're like in like an enclosed. We are in the open. So the shuttle boat that I rode on the way back, it's a blessing that I was on a different one on the way back and not the one on the way it came, because how the seats were, it was like I was in between the seats. But if I would have been, thank God I wasn't, if I would have been on the one that took me to the island, epic fail. Because like I said, I was already by an open space with a chain, nothing to hold on to. So I'm just grateful that everything turned out the way it did. Everybody's all right. I'm on land. I'm okay. And then, yes, I enjoyed the rest of my trip. But that moment was scary. But I'm a positive person. I don't dwell on negative or bad things, or shoulda, woulda, coulda, or if it did too long, I always try to pull the positive out of it, and the positive out of it is I'm still here. Everybody that was on that water shuttle is okay. It was just we all had a little, had to kind of come back down from that, because it was really scary. And I say again, if you can't fully do stuff, or brace yourself if you own like a scooter or something like that, or have somebody that can help hold you in a certain space, I wouldn't go. And you had some people that didn't get off the ship, and outgoing, again, I probably would be one of them people that wouldn't get off if I'm not able to fully hold my own. But that was scary. And I think, like I said, you can't predict what's going to happen. It's Mother Nature. We have no control over that. So I wouldn't say I probably would never go again, but I wouldn't go with the conditions I have now. I wouldn't do it. And I want my kids to be a little bit older, especially I wouldn't let my 3-year-old go. No, I wouldn't let my 3-year-old go, because when I say it was rough, it was rough. And if you can clearly just Google or just type in your search bar on YouTube and look up other clips where people taking water shuttles with rough waters. That's how it was. Like I said, when you in that kind of situation, I'm not like some people. I'm not thinking, oh my God, I'm in this situation, let me pull my phone and record. No, I'm trying to survive. Let me figure out what I need to do, who I need to hold on to, so we can make sure we all good. So yeah, so I know people I ain't got no clips. I got little clips of probably, like I say, the smooth sailing and stuff like that, but the clips of when it was safe, you can catch that clip of my reaction when I come back, which was my little trend. But that was like a little way to kind of, like I said, I don't like to dwell on stuff that shoulda, woulda, coulda. That was me just trying to make light out of the situation, because I still was on my trip and I didn't want to be freaked out. I was like, okay, I had worse to happen, so let's keep it moving, laugh it off, and let's go. So yeah, would I recommend to take the water shuttle? It depends. It really depends. But my answer right now is no. So yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to hit me up. If you got any concerns or questions about how to move around with mobility issues, if you're on Princess Cays, I'm going to try to post some little clips of showing how I was able to get around, so with my scooter. But yeah, so that's my little scary story. Yeah, that was scary. I was like, I could have been going overboard. Yeah, because if I would have fallen and slid, that's the part that, yeah. Because the people were sliding. So, yeah. But I'm here. I'm grateful. And staying positive. So, I'm going to keep trying to be positive and spread positivity and turn my little sad moments to happy moments, and continue my little journey of happiness, and continue my journey of traveling and adventures. So until next time.